Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Hope falls into Steffy's trap, walks in on Carter and Daphne's hot betrayal. The bold and the beautiful B&B. Spoilers reveal that Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline Messinswood, will continue to scheme with Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire, who plans on seducing Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, away from Hope Logan, Annika Noel, and helping the Forresters regain power. Daphne is off to a great start when it comes to flirting with Carter and getting his attention. Since Daphne thinks Carter is putty in her hands, he may fall under her spell quickly and leave Steffy ready for the next step. Steffy needs Hope to be blindsided by what's ahead, so she's been careful to act impressed by Daphne and that nose of hers. However, there'll come a point when Hope will ultimately find out Carter and Daphne are getting too close for comfort. Steffy intends to blow up Carter and Hope's relationship, so she may set a trap for Hope before long. Although the real goal of all this is to put the Forresters back in charge of the company, getting revenge on Hope is certainly a bonus for Steffy. It's easy to imagine Steffy coordinating with Daphne and setting the stage for Hope to walk in on a scandalous moment. Daphne might make sure she's stripping down with shirtless Carter right when Hope enters the office. Steffy could be in charge of putting Hope in the right place at the right time to witness Carter's betrayal. Thanks to Steffy, Hope might think Carter has summoned her for a meeting or good news about Hope for the future, but she may find him sizzling with Daphne instead. Whatever the case, Steffy feels confident that Hope and Carter's romance will crumble once this loyalty test plays out. Carter could fail miserably in the end and pave the way for Hope to walk into a devastating setup, one that Steffy sends her straight into. Will Hope eventually spy Daphne and Carter in a hot moment together? Will Steffy trick Hope into witnessing Carter's betrayal with Daphne? Our B&B predictions hint Hope definitely has some surprises coming up, so we'll pass along updates on all the excitement. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Steffy may end up pleased with herself once Daphne works the rest of her magic, so stay tuned. As the drama intensifies in the bold and the beautiful, viewers are in for a whirlwind of surprises, and none more shocking than what's about to unfold for Hope Logan. Steffy Forrester, ever the cunning strategist, has set a plan into motion, one that will not only shake Hope to her core, but could change the course of her life and her relationships forever. As the tension between the characters reaches new heights, Hope finds herself walking right into a trap set by Steffy, a trap that will expose shocking truths and devastating betrayals. Steffy's wicked plot unfolds. Steffy, always the clever and determined player in the world of high society drama, has her eyes set on Hope and her increasingly fragile marriage to Liam Spencer. While Hope has been preoccupied with her own insecurities about her relationship, Steffy has been quietly positioning herself to exploit these cracks, using them to her advantage. She knows that Hope's emotional state is vulnerable right now, complicated by her ongoing tension with Liam and her growing concerns over his lingering feelings for Steffy. The fact that Hope's confidence has been rattled is all the more appealing to Steffy, who has no intention of letting this opportunity slip by. She's been keeping a close eye on Hope, waiting for the perfect moment to strike, and it seems she's finally found it. The devious web. For weeks, Steffy has been nurturing a plan that will involve not just Hope, but also a surprising accomplice, Carter Walton. Carter, who's been dealing with his own heartache and frustrations, especially in the wake of his breakup with Quinn, has become an unwilling pawn in Steffy's game. While his emotions are raw and his loyalties to the Forrester family remain strong, Steffy knows that she can manipulate him into playing a part in her scheme. And that brings us to Daphne. The beautiful and ambitious Daphne, who has always been somewhat of a wild card in the Forrester world, finds herself entangled in this web of deceit. Her flirtations with Carter have never been subtle, and Steffy has taken full advantage of this. The plan? To have Hope walk in on Carter and Daphne in a compromising situation, a scene that will devastate Hope and leave her questioning everything she thought she knew about her marriage and betrayal. The build-up to this shocking moment reaches its peak one fateful afternoon when Hope decides to confront Carter about some lingering suspicions. She has always trusted him after all. He's been a mentor, a friend, and a sounding board for her during some of her most difficult times. However, as she walks into the office expecting a friendly conversation, what she finds instead will send shockwaves through her heart. In the midst of their conversation, Hope stumbles upon Carter and Daphne in a passionate embrace. The sight is nothing short of devastating. Carter, the man she thought was loyal to his values, caught up in an affair with someone she considered a friend. The betrayal cuts deeper than Hope could ever have imagined. Her heart races as confusion, hurt, and disbelief all crash down on her at once. How could this happen? How could Carter, someone who has been such a significant part of her life, betray her trust like this? Hope's emotions are a whirlwind as she stumbles back, unable to process what's happening. In the back of her mind, the painful realization begins to form. This is Steffy's doing. The trap was set, and Hope had walked right into it. Steffy's triumph. Steffy watches from a distance, hidden from Hope's view, as the scene plays out. The gleam of triumph in Steffy's eyes is undeniable. She knew this moment would break Hope, and now she watches it unfold with satisfaction. Her manipulation of Carter and Daphne has worked perfectly, and with Hope reeling from the discovery, Steffy sees an opening. If she plays her cards right, this could be the beginning of the end for Hope and Liam. As the fallout from this betrayal reverberates through the Forrester and Spencer families, Steffy isn't just hoping for chaos. She's anticipating the opportunity to swoop in and offer Liam a shoulder to lean on. She knows that Hope's trust in Liam is already fragile, and this could be the catalyst that drives them apart for good. Steffy is nothing if not patient, and she knows that in time, Hope's heartbreak will give her just the chance she needs to reclaim Liam as her own. Hope's heartbreak and the aftermath. For Hope, this moment will be a turning point in her life, one that will define her future relationships and reshape her perception of trust. She never saw this coming. The rug has been pulled out from under her, and now she must contend with the consequences of this painful discovery. Will she confront Carter and Daphne? Will she confide in Liam? Or will she seek solace in someone unexpected, turning to someone who has always been there for her? Her emotions will be a storm of confusion, heartbreak, and anger, and the road ahead will not be an easy one. Hope's relationship with Carter is forever changed, but the most significant impact may be on her marriage to Liam. With her trust shattered, how will Hope navigate the complexities of her feelings toward him? Could this be the final straw that causes her to walk away from her marriage, or will she fight for what she once thought she had? Carter and Daphne's double life. As for Carter and Daphne, the fallout from their reckless betrayal will not be without consequences. Both will have to face the music and deal with the repercussions of their actions. Carter, in particular, will be forced to reckon with the damage he's caused, not just to Hope, but to his own integrity. Will he seek redemption or spiral further into his mistakes? Daphne, ever the enigma, will have to face her own choices and decide if she truly wants to live a life of deceit or if she's ready to come clean. In the world of the bold and the beautiful, where love, betrayal, and ambition are always on the table, this scandal is just the beginning. As Hope faces a future full of uncertainty, the path forward is anything but clear. Steffy, with her calculated mind, will continue to make her moves, but will Hope be able to pick up the pieces of her broken heart before it's too late? One thing is for sure, nothing will ever be the same for Hope, and the consequences of this betrayal will ripple through the Forrester and Spencer families for months to come.